Welcome to Blush Podcast, where romance gets dark, desire gets complicated, and we fully embrace the stories we probably shouldn't be reading, but absolutely are. Today's episode is for the readers who like their romance intense, emotional, and just a little bit dangerous. Because joining us today is author M. Violet. So get comfortable, grab a drink, and settle in, because this one's going to linger.
Hi, we're back again.
Hi.
We have M. Violet here. She's another Heathens and Heartbreakers author, and she is a dark romance author with a flair for the dramatic. She likes whiskey, rainy nights, and writing by the fire. When she's not creating scorching hot villains for you to fall in love with, you can find her eating chocolate and binge watching her favorite shows. I love it. What are your favorite
Thank
shows?
you. Well, right now I just discovered The Night Manager,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I hadn't, I'd heard
What's
of it
that on?
before, but never really took an interest in it. And it just keeps popping up on my Prime like every 5 seconds. So I was like, fine.
Hmm.
And what's his name is pretty hot in it. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Who is it? I can't remember who it is right now,
Tom,
but
Tom something. He played Loki in
Tom Hiddleston.
Hiddleston, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been
Yep.
kind of
Huh.
checking that out, but my favorite shows definitely Sons of Anarchy, The Walking Dead, The Vampire Diaries,
Uh-huh.
that kind of I like the zombie paranormal
Yeah.
aspect. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, well, let's do our drinks.
All right.
Branden,
Hi.
what you got, girl?
This is my pretty bottle. It's called Daddy Cool, which just feels right.
Yes.
It's Moscato Deluxe Sparkling Wine. And all it says on the back is Daddy Cool Deluxe Sparkling Wine, Sparkling Moscato. A government warning.
That's
The
it.
end.
There's
That's
nothing.
what I've got.
Wow.
Oh,
So
all
that's all
right.
it is.
That's
But the
sparkly.
bottle's pretty.
It
So,
is super pretty.
Super sparkly. Oh,
and I
I
mean,
like
it
your
smells
glass
like a.
too.
Yeah, you have a fun glass.
We
Yeah.
painted these in
Yeah,
Florida.
it's pretty.
Mm.
They're pretty. Definitely smells like a Moscato. Um, kind of has an apple taste to it, which is really good.
Oh,
It's like a crisp,
yum.
green apple.
Yeah.
I would
Nice.
totally swallow.
It's a total swallow.
Total swallow.
Love it.
Okay, I got a nice French wine.
Ooh. Oh, I've had that.
Beaujolais Village, Louis Jadot, Bonne France. Francois. This is Origin, an easy drinking wine made with grapes of highest quality from the Beaujolais region of Burgundy. 100% Gamay grapes flavor a plump wine with notes of strawberry, black cherry, and spice. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Pairing hors d'oeuvres, mild cheeses, or poultry dishes, or just on its own, which is what I'm doing. I mean, it doesn't say that, but Okay. Ooh, it does smell really good. It is. There's a big spicy spice right there. I'm gonna slurp for you, Brandon.
Oh, I bet you are.
Mm, that's really good. It's got a little bit of a tobacco-y flavor at the end. That's good. Definitely a swallow. Okay. Em, what about you?
Okay, so I have like this whole setup here because I have to chill mine. Um, so I've got this like whole thing going on. And I have an Esperol Vino Verde. It is from Portugal and it is at Trader Joe's. It's a Trader Joe's wine. The wines of the Vino Verde region in the northern Portugal are characterized by their youth and freshness. At least someone is. Esperol in a refreshing, crisp, medium dry white wine made from selected native grape varieties from this region. It's a great aperitif and pairs well with fish dishes and salads. Serve well chilled. As I'm trying to chill in
Mm,
here, it's good.
mhm.
I'm kind of addicted to this wine.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it's got like a really nice color. It's a porch pounder
Mhm.
for sure.
Porch pounder. I love it.
I do too.
Yeah, it's like effervescent. So like a little
Oh yeah.
bubbles, not quite, like a
Mhm.
champagne, but it's like a little, I don't know,
Mm,
sparkly on its own, I guess. Super
yeah.
yummy, kind of tart, little bit of lemon and slight cream of vanilla.
Mm,
Yeah.
Hmm.
sounds delightful.
It does
It's
sound good.
good.
So you already said it was a porch pounder, so I'm assuming that means it's a swallow for sure, not a spit, right?
Definitely a swallow. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that's great. Let's enjoy our wines as we get into it. So I always like to read, like at least one book, and of our authors, not just I want to read one book in my life.
I mean, for some people, that's a goal.
For some
So
people, that is a goal. And so I don't remember which one I had originally picked because I was like, I want to read all these. And then it was, then I looked at your suggested reading order and I was way down. I was on like the eighth book or something. And I was like, I have OCD. I have to read the first one. So I did Good Girl
Oh, cool.
and it was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
I I read it like all in one night, but it's not very long either. But I
Right.
was just like, "Oh, it's ghosts and Halloween and yeah, like inspired by Christmas Carol, but not a Christmas story." And it was
Yeah. Thank
super
you.
good. And then I was
Yay.
like, I need to read all the rest of these. So,
Thank you.
yes, kudos. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Awesome.
mm.
I like those boys.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were fun. Yeah.
So, how do you get ideas for your stories? Because you've got quite a few. Yeah, and they're all like, because that's like Wickford Hollow, right? Like that's like one.
Wickford Hollow duet. Yeah. So there's like
Uh,
a world
yeah,
that I've named Melancholia.
yeah.
Unofficially, it's not kind of like printed on anything, but like all my readers know it's
Hmm.
called Melancholia. And so there's a bunch of duets. So there's Wickford Hollow, and then that leads into the Devils of Ravensgate duet, which is probably my best selling. Like that one, Pretty Little Psycho, just really kind of like got so much attention, and then everyone's like, wait, you have all these other books too, and I'm like, yes. But Pretty Little Psycho, Dirty Little Saint, and then after that I wrote a standalone that is heavily tied in those books, which is called Absentia Mori, and that's like my dark dirty asylum romance with a
Yeah, I think
character.
that's one I like looked at first or something. I don't remember what I
Yeah, and the
did,
character,
but
it was
That's the
kind
anyway,
first
of
one I picked up.
tricky writing
Yeah.
that one because the main character, she was someone who was not a beloved character. She was a hated character. So making her the FMC was fun and challenging. And everyone was sort of like, oh, wait, why are you using Libra as the FMC? And I'm like, just wait, give her a chance. And I think she successfully won people over, hopefully. So,
that's
yeah,
awesome. I like
yeah,
that though. Oh, Brandon's raising her hand. Yes,
yeah.
No,
she
I
won
didn't.
you over.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. No,
yeah.
that I was gonna say that's where I started, and
Hmm.
I really liked her. I was like, if other people don't like her, I'm sorry, but I liked her.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like Libra because she doesn't take any shit. She's very sassy
Right.
and she's got so much trauma, like as to why she's such a bitch in like the other books.
Uh-huh.
So you find that out obviously, and yeah. So then after that, there's Everdark, and so like each duet has all these characters, like new guys, new FMC, but they all tie together in the lore of the world, and they all like all their lives are intertwined. And I do kind of tie up a
Yeah.
lot of stuff coming up here. I have Grave Devil coming out in May, and so like that's gonna be a
Yay.
lot of reveals in that one.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, so since they're all sort of like their own little like mini series, but they're all interconnected. How do you keep track of that?
Oh my gosh.
And how did you think up like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have it all be
And how
interconnected
do
or
you keep
whatever?"
track as you're going through to like not forget some of the
Mhm.
details to
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
so hard. So like you said, when I started Good Girl, it was kind of I got this crazy idea to like write a dark Halloween novella, and it was going to be a one and done. And then it did really well, and people liked it. And it was my first, debut dark romance novel. And I was so new on the scene, I didn't know what to expect. So I was really excited when people liked it. And then I was like, okay, well, I have to write a sequel to it now. And so Little Fox was born. And then as I was writing, I just get inspired as I'm writing, like different characters start speaking to me. And so the side characters, like Maureen was like, she was yelling at me, like, I need my own story. And I love to like foreshadowing things in the books as I'm writing them, and I'll get side character ideas and I'll jot them down for later. But it does kind of grow organically as I write. I'm not gonna sit here and say I've had it all planned out from the beginning. Like I've
Mhm.
definitely added stuff. There are certain things I knew were gonna happen and certain
Mhm.
character arcs that were gonna end up happening, but I definitely have just gotten ideas as I've gone. And I recently wrote Frostbite, which is my Christmas novella.
Mhm.
And I kind of somewhat tricked everyone. I was like, oh, yeah, this is a Christmas novella, but it's actually also a prequel origin story for the Melancholy World as well, which ties
Awesome.
back into Bailey Bishop from Good Girl and her
Yeah,
ancestors. And
Eh,
so I just
that's so
recently
cool.
had to like I was starting to get a little overwhelmed though with all the families and characters. So I've just got like 3 Scrivener, this which is a software program. I have 3 Scrivener files open right now with like story Bibles going and trying to do the family trees and just making sure I have
Mhm.
all the information correct. So, I don't stumble and like say something that's not like they'll be like, wait, how is that possible? That can't work. But
yeah.
Yeah.
it is really hard to keep track of. But
Yeah, I bet.
yeah.
What inspired you to start writing?
Oh my gosh. Well, I started writing when I was young. I mean, just poetry and songs and always
Mhm.
like journaling and jotting stuff down. But it wasn't like until I was kind of in my mid to late 30s that I thought I wanted to actually like put something, in novel format, write an actual book. But I've always been creative with, singing and dancing and, just like I said, poetry. And I love to read. So
Mhm.
I would say like my biggest influence when I was like 16, this was the 90s, I read a lot of vampire stuff like Anne Rice,
Mhm.
Mhm.
VC Andrews,
Yep.
R.L. Stein stuff, and just a lot of that like angsty teenage paranormal.
Dude, R.L. Stein, that's been a hot minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
yeah.
loved
love
all those
those.
R.L. Stein
Oh
books.
yeah.
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 All of them. I mean, even just like Nancy Drew and then I
Mhm.
did Stephen King books as well. And so all of that kind of like got me inspired into the whole paranormal aspect of things. I absolutely love writing. I love gothic, just anything gothic and
Mhm.
dark, like
Mhm.
the show Wednesday is like one of my favorite
Yeah.
shows. And
Yep.
Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite writer. So yeah, I mean, I guess
Okay,
all those things.
hold on.
Are any of
Alright,
your characters based on
anyway,
people you know in real life?
that's my
No.
question.
Oh.
I know. Haha.
You're taking all my questions, you ass.
No, they're not actually. I tend to like detach that because for me to escape into writing, I have to completely detach from my own reality. And so I get more inspired by, I mean, obviously fantasy, imaginary characters in my head and then like Pinterest, just images of
Mhm.
models, like a certain look of a guy or a girl that will kind of spur this feisty, whatever, hot, sexy character in my head. And then I think I probably am just an amalgamation of like everything I've ever read and listened to music wise. And, that there was one character that I did take aspects of Youngblood a little bit though, just because of his sort of like feral energy when he's on stage.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And just like things like that'll kind of do like, but it's safe because I don't know them personally. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's easier for me to like
That's cool.
detach. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not really about books at all, but because you do a lot of paranormal stuff, I'm assuming you watched Supernatural, right? Have you watched that show?
It's so again, because it was on during a time that I was of at a different age. So I
Yeah.
was like in the clubs when people were watching
That's
the show.
how I was too. We're like the same
Okay.
age. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody said that to me too. They're like, "Well, you've totally watched Supernatural." And I was like,
No.
"No." But I did just start watching it like last year.
Okay.
And
There's
there's
so many
15 fucking
seasons.
seasons.
Yes.
How do they have so many seasons? I'm on the last one though.
Okay. Well, and I do want to
Holy
But
watch
yeah.
it.
cow.
It's on my list
Yeah.
for sure. I think,
And so,
yeah,
well, I wanted to know if you were a Sam or a Dean girl
I
because Sam is a fucking pussy.
I would say, I don't know. Dean is the one that was on Gilmore Girls, right? Or was that Sam?
No, that's Sam.
Okay, so whoever the one that's on Gilmore Girls, Sam, I didn't really care for him on Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, that's what my sister
Yeah.
said too. I never watched Gilmore Girls, but yeah, she's like, I didn't like him on Gilmore Girls, and I was
Mm-mm.
like, I don't like him in this.
Yeah,
He makes all these like
he's kind of
faces and whatever.
strange. I don't find him that
Yes,
attractive. I know that a lot of people
right. I
do,
don't
but I
either.
don't think he's that
I don't either.
attractive. But the other one
Dean
in it,
Jensen Ackles.
I've only seen him in like interviews. And he's pretty spicy. I think he'd be
He's
worth it
so
watching just for him.
and his character is the best. He's hilarious, but, like, every time I watch it, like, every scene, I'm like, "How can you be so hot?
Yeah,
How?"
yeah.
Like,
And I love,
he's
what's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays their dad, because he's from
yeah,
Walking
he's their
Dead, and
dad,
yeah.
yeah, and
So,
he's awesome too, yeah. So
yeah.
it's fun.
I feel like there was this whole slew of shows that were on kind of around the same time. Like I said, that I just didn't
Mhm.
watch television back then. I was out with my
Yeah.
friends and being young and, getting
Huh?
into trouble. And so now there's so many shows that I'm like, wait, I missed out. Like, I never watched Buffy
Mhm.
either. I've seen the movie with
I
Christy
didn't watch the
Swanson,
show either.
the
I
Oh,
watched
yeah,
it.
I watched that in,
high
like,
school.
middle school
Yeah.
and high school,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was like my
and then I
favorite.
was like yeah,
I used to
and
quote
I
it.
was mad that me
Mhm.
too, and, like, the "How funky is your chicken" cheer at the
Yes. Oh
beginning,
my
I would
God.
do that all the time, but, yeah, I would get frustrated when, like, people talked about Buffy and they were like, "It's the show," like, they didn't
Yeah.
even know there was a movie, and I was like,
You're like, hello.
"Listen."
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
totally. I the
Mhm.
same way.
Okay, Brandon, I know I stole one of your questions, but do you have any questions?
Okay, well, I do, but, like, that just threw me off because 'cause I'm like, "Wait a minute." So, you have a lot of really fun characters. Of all of them, who would you fuck, who would you marry, and who would you kill off?
Oh my gosh, my babies.
Right?
I have so many hot male characters and female
I mean, you
characters.
can fuck more than one.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, definitely Riot from Pretty Little Psycho is somebody I would definitely fuck for sure. He's so unhinged. He's so grumpy, but like
Mhm.
just it's all that like pent up aggression, I think, that makes him really
He
good.
would be a lot of
Yeah,
Mhm.
fun.
really good.
Mhm.
Also Draven, Draven from Everdark. I think I like that broody type, I guess. That's
Time out,
yeah,
'cause is Draven named after Eric Draven from The Crow?
yes.
That's my all-time
Yes,
favorite
I
movie.
love and I do name a lot of my characters with, like, throwbacks to things, some aren't, some are just mythological names, some are astrology
Mhm.
names, like Libra and, Aries, but, yeah, I've got Draven, and then Mia is sort of a play on Wilhelmina from
Yeah,
Dracula,
from Dracula.
and
Mm.
then
Uh,
Harker, her last name, of course, like Jonathan Harker,
mhm.
and so I do try to, like, kinda play with all of that. Everdark was actually supposed to be originally, a totally different novel. When I first conceptualized it, it was going to be a Sleepy Hollow retelling, and so I
Ooh.
Oh.
decided to keep elements of that in there, even though it is part of Melancholia. So, that's why Draven has a raven named, Gunpowder, and, like, the horse,
Mhm.
and then Bones, his name is Van Bones Crane after
Love
Sleepy
it.
Hollow. So, yeah, so I
Love
kinda have fun with that
that.
too. So, yeah.
That's really
Anyway, so
cool.
yes, fucking Riot, Draven, for sure. Oh gosh. I mean, they're all just Knox, my monster Knox, with his double forked
Mhm.
peen and would be
Mhm.
Mhm.
amazing. As far as killing,
Mhm.
you said killing, right? Who would I kill if I had to
Mhm.
Mhm.
kill? I would probably kill off like one of the Absentia Mori guys just because they're very unhinged and they're I mean, yeah, they're not nice guys. Definitely not nice guys. And they did some horrible things to Libra. It was amazing that I ended up getting it to an HEA, to be honest. It could have just been like an erotic horror, pretty much, but I
Mhm.
worked
Mhm.
hard to get that HEA. Yeah, I would probably kill off one of those. Yeah, probably Mordecai. Yeah. Mordecai or Rave. And then Mary, I
Mhm.
think you said?
Yeah, Mary.
Mary,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
oh my gosh. I would definitely marry Aries. I love Aries. He's so crazy. He's just like my little poison god with, his perfectly
Mhm.
manicured suits that he doesn't mind ruining to kill someone because he'll just buy himself
Mhm.
Mhm.
another one. And
Yeah.
he's just there for everybody. He's one of those, he will literally like kill for any of his family or people he loves. And you're going to see a really interesting side to him actually in the sequel to Everdark. Definitely more of his character and his trauma and stuff with, just things that happened to Libra in Absentia Mori because he's Libra's twin. So yeah, he's going to be avenging her a little bit. So
Oh, I
I
love
would
it.
definitely marry him. He would have my back always. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love it.
Good question.
That's always a fun one. You know what? I forgot that I used to ask this to everybody, and I have not done it in so long, probably because I drink wine while I'm doing this. Um, if you could give advice to somebody who's thinking about writing their first book, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. That is, wow. Well, don't give up for one. And write. Don't just stare at the page. Like, definitely, I think the biggest hurdle, at least for me, and I know a lot of authors have talked about this, is being so like afraid to mess up that you don't end up writing anything at all. And they can get you stuck. And even now, I mean, I've written and published quite a few books, and I still have to remind myself of this. Like when I'm staring at the page and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? So you have to just remember that you can always fix a first draft. You can edit. That's what editing is
Mhm.
for. And if you are too focused on it being perfect right off the bat, then you're just never going to finish. You're never going to write that book. So just write it, and however messy and horrible and ugly it may be, and then rewrite it and rewrite it and rewrite it, and have other people that you trust, not family members, but like beta readers that
Mhm.
you can, because family members are just going to love you no matter what. But for the most part,
Mhm.
you need people that'll give you honest feedback. I would say, like, from a marketing standpoint, kind of have an idea of like what you want to do and how you want to do it. So, do you want to be trad? Do you want to be indie? What genre do you want to break into? Have a concept and a brand, kind of like know who you are, like know what you want to, like
Mhm.
how you want to project yourself, because marketing is really important. And there's no like
Mhm.
wrong
Mhm.
way to go about it. You can be indie, or you can get an agent, or you can be both. It just depends on like what is going to work for you and your lifestyle and your like process. So I would say figure that out first too, as well as the creative side, because it's just really important to, like, when you're ready, like, to be like, all right, here's the plan. Here's the path that I'm gonna go down, and
Mhm.
hopefully, and then you can always change it if it doesn't work. You can go, okay, you can pivot
Yeah.
and say, I'm gonna try this instead. But yeah, that's my best advice. And just to learn, join a community, like have a community of other writers that are aspiring along there with you, because it can be a very lonely business when you're just by yourself writing. So you definitely need your author friends to bounce ideas off of and just like be there for you, because non authors don't understand like a lot of the stuff we go through. So yeah, just
Mhm.
build your
Yeah.
community around you, and don't give up.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That sounded like kind of like bullshit. No, that
Yeah.
was a really good answer.
Nice.
And I do like that you brought up community because I think people outside of this space sometimes think that everybody's just like in competition with each other
Mm.
and it's, like
Yeah.
catty or whatever. But
Oh,
I mean, the author community is really pretty close knit and
yeah.
everybody is so supportive of each other. Like it's from what I've seen, like
Yeah.
everybody just wants everyone to succeed,
Yeah, it definitely
so
is,
that's really nice.
because you need your author
Yeah.
friends for multiple things, for that support system when you're having an off day, when you're having like a weird technical glitch with KDP and you're like, is this just me? And you can,
Hmm.
call one of your author friends or message them and be like, hey, what's going on? Is this, it's just nice to have different group chats that you're in. And then, also
Mhm.
just to help each other promote. We do giveaways, and it's really nice when someone, comes into my DMs and it's like, hey, do you want to be a part of this author giveaway that I'm doing? And I always think, wow, that's so nice that you thought of me and want to include me in it. And so I try to do the same as well. And letting, people promote their releases in your Facebook groups and stuff. Like, it's just really important to
Yeah.
not be catty. There's plenty of room on the shelf for all of our books.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And if
I
there
love
isn't,
that.
buy bigger bookshelves, people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly. Get more
That's
bookshelves.
right.
Yep.
That's right.
I know mine are like I'm all stacked on top of each other inside my bookcases. I'm like,
Mine
should get
too.
another
Oh,
Mine
one.
too. I have
I'm
like
trying to
four
convince. So I've
bookcases
got
with
this
that.
big, yeah, like in my living room
She
alone,
has
I've
like a
got this.
whole wall.
I
Mhm.
do, but then we've got this giant entertainment center where I'm like, you know, in that spot alone, I could put like two more of
You
these
could put
big ass.
so many books. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, that one big house one I have, I could put like 2 or 3 more of those, and it would just take the entire wall of that whole side of the house. I'm okay with that, but
Yeah.
some people in the house aren't.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Those men.
So Heathens and Heartbreakers is in 2027 in June. Do you have a plan for what you want to bring to that one yet? Or do you have any idea of what might be there?
Yeah. I'm excited. This seems like it's gonna be a really fun event, and it's close. I'm in California, so I'm all about doing events or a quick plane ride. I'm gonna be bringing, all of my books, my usual, and I'll have more written, obviously, by the time 2027 hits. I have like 3 or 4 books coming out this year. Grave Devil.
Wow.
I'm doing another Christmas novella that's like a follow-up to Frostbite. I have another little book in my Fetch Crash Punk Wilder universe.
Oh, yeah.
It's my little MF contemporary stalker series. So I have another little like side story coming out. So I'll have like a lot of books with me. I do pre-orders on Baventi. So like my pre-order form is up there right now for Heathens, and I'll add to it as like books get released. And I can't talk too much about it, but I am partnering with someone to do a special exclusive for Heathen, so I'm excited
Fun.
about that.
Oh,
More info to come on that later, but
yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, and I just got a little merch deal for, I think we're gonna do perfume for one of my books, like, so I'll
Cool.
probably have that with me, and then, I
Yeah, we'll totally come and get perfume, I'm sure.
yes, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're doing, like,
We're
little
gonna come over and get
celebration
all
for
the
that, so
things. Like, not just perfume, we'll get all the
yeah,
things.
I have, like,
Well,
all
yeah,
the
but I'm
swag.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
candles. Gemma, who is amazing, she's based in the UK, and she is a reader of mine who has started her own, merch Etsy shop, and so she makes all of my candles, and they are
Oh, that's so
gorgeous.
cool.
I mean, they're beautiful. She does like these little charms in them, and the labels like are just like match the book, and the scents will match like the
Aw.
character's scents.
Mhm.
So, I have a bunch of candles that I'll be bringing, as
That's
well,
so
I
and
cool.
love that.
I have art prints. Jade Love Designs has been doing my art, my NSFW art, so I've got 3 different art prints.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have all kinds of fun stuff with me, so
Cool.
yeah, I'm excited.
I
Nice.
love it.
Wicked Readers, right? So that's your only event in 2026 though, correct? As of right
Yeah,
now?
I
And
mean, I
2027
kind
right
of
now is just Heathen Heartbreakers?
yeah, there's a couple that I'm not sure about. There's some tentative ones, but again, there's one on the East Coast that I've been accepted to, but I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna go. Just
Mhm.
depending on, like I said, it seems like after COVID, like there's like no flights anymore. Like there's like
I
you gotta fly at
know.
either 5 in the
Yeah.
morning or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
they're all
Yeah.
so expensive.
mhm.
Like, it's almost cheaper to fly to Europe than it is to fly somewhere else in the US.
Seriously.
Like,
Absolutely.
it's
Especially from
crazy.
California. Yeah.
Okay, do you wanna play a game?
Yeah. I love games.
So I looked up spicy would you rather questions.
Oh, okay.
So I think this would be fun to do if you guys are
Is this gonna
up
be
for it.
Yeah.
like a disadvantage for her
So
though? Because you and I know each other really well. Like,
I think I'm a good
I
judge
mean, it's
of
a 50.
character, though. I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. I'll
Yeah,
see.
I think so. And it's yeah, and it's
okay.
50-50.
That's
Okay.
true.
You know. Okay, so this one you guys will guess for me. Okay. Would I rather go to an erotic sex club or have an ultra romantic date night in?
Sex club. Wait, depends
My
on the
first
guy.
instinct was gonna be sex club as well. Just, I mean, obviously, like you said, I don't really
Yeah,
know
I
you,
would pick
but
sex club for sure. Oh yeah, and if everybody guessed my answer right, then I have to take a drink. But yeah, sex club, and yes, you're right, depends on the guy. But if it's been a
Yes.
while, then I'd be like, okay, romantic night in. But
right.
Yeah.
initially, sex club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my girl.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So this is for Branden. Would Branden rather only have car sex or only have shower sex for the rest of her life?
What if I don't even know the answer to that?
For the rest of her whole
Think about
life?
it.
That was, and like she can only have sex in either the shower or the car.
Only have car
Okay.
sex or only have shower sex?
Okay, I'm gonna say shower because I feel like you're very well put together.
I'm also gonna say
Your
shower.
makeup is like gorgeous, and I feel like you care about.
I have lip
See,
liner.
I told you, Branden. He was like, I don't have makeup on, and I was like, you look
I
fucking
have
gorgeous.
lip liner on.
Yeah, it looks
Mhm.
good. I think, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with shower just based on like my
I'm
impression.
gonna say
Okay.
shower also.
I'm gonna
She
say
has
shower, but
caveats
it's because I want to be like a dolphin more so than anything. I'm like in cars, I can't be all bendy, but in the shower
You
I can
can't.
be, and I want to be
Exactly.
like super slippery. That sounds weird. Okay,
That
I'm drinking.
that was my thought process for you as well. You can't
Right.
you can't get creative in a car.
And
you
I
know?
went off like a hygiene thing because you just
Yeah.
seem like you're very hygienic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You seem like you're very hygienic. Good job being clean, Branden.
Please make that a clip.
Okay, so this is for M,
Okay.
all right?
God.
Would she rather never be able to have sex with another person ever again? Solo is fine, it says. Or never be able to orgasm again. Oh my
Oh.
God.
Wait, say that again.
Would she rather never be able to have sex with another person, but she can, masturbate? Or never be able to orgasm again? Oh, you would
So not
rather
like
never
stay
be
with
able to have
one
sex with
person, but
another
like
person.
never be with another human being ever.
Correct.
Sex though. Any
Yeah,
type
you're gonna
of
pick
sex,
sex.
like oral. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
But
say
I think
she
you're
would.
gonna pick sex because she would rather never have sex than never have an orgasm. That's what
Agreed.
I'm saying.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
You're correct. You're correct.
Yes?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I drank, right? Because you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Branden, you know this
Yeah,
answer
because
100%.
you can still like cuddle with someone and then you
Right.
can still
Yeah.
give yourself an orgasm.
Yeah.
And
But like, could you imagine like having sex and never having an orgasm?
I mean, I
Like,
think most women.
I was just gonna
Like-
say, yeah.
okay, but
I mean, unless you're a
for your
lesbian.
entire life, like because this even means like even if you're masturbating,
Yeah,
like
no, exactly.
never have an
Exactly.
orgasm.
That's
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. for
I'd
me,
get
I'd
pissed.
rather,
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed and like I would be so
Yeah.
pissed off at the whole world. Oh my
yeah,
god.
because like
I'd be
Mhm.
stabby.
a lot of, I mean, that's usually the only way most of us can, I think, like is when you're talking that. So yeah, I would definitely choose that.
Mhm.
And then if you
Yeah.
have someone like a partner that you're really close to,
Yeah.
then you can cuddle
Uh-huh.
and they can, do other things
Yeah.
that don't revolve around sex. Yeah.
Exactly.
Suck my
Mhm.
That's a good one.
toes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Whatever
thought
floats your boat.
it sounded like you said fuck, and I was like, fuck my toes.
Hey, some people are into that, Kelly. I'm just saying.
There is in the
Some people are
reality
into it.
show world, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Branden knows this answer 100% for me. So let's let M answer first before you do,
Okay.
Branden, okay?
Okay.
So this is for me. Would I rather be dominant or submissive in the bedroom?
Oh, I'm gonna say submissive because I think that a lot of times women that have like control in their public life, like that are dominant in their career and in their vocal and who they are and independent and all that good stuff, tend to like want to be submissive in the bedroom because it's like the one area where you're like, you know what, do I have to do everything? Can I just give up control?
Yep.
That's my answer.
You're 100%
All right.
correct. And I'm
Oh,
not
you
even
didn't let me
letting
say what I was
Branden
gonna
know.
say.
Oh, say what you're gonna say. Say it.
I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, we both know you'd let me be your daddy.
I even took a drink
so
already
cute.
because I was like,
I feel like-
everyone's getting this
Yeah,
right.
I think that's like
Yeah.
a true thing
Okay.
though with like
I think it is too.
I'd
Yeah.
like to use the word alpha female because I feel like I'm kind of like that as well, where
Mhm.
you're so in control of your life. I would even say I'm a control freak
Mhm.
in a lot of ways, and I'm
Yep,
very
Me
assertive,
too.
and I'm
And it's so
a
nice
raging
to like.
feminist, and I'm like all these things.
Yep.
But then, yeah, you want to just be like manhandled a little bit, I
Mhm.
guess, right? Like
But
consensually,
at the same
obviously.
time, like at
Yeah.
the same time, so I know a lot of guys say they want to be dominated by a woman,
Mm.
but so I like to be dominant. I like to be the dommy mommy type, but
Mhm.
most guys they say they want that
Think
because
they
they see it
do.
in porn. They think they do. And then you do it and it's like, oh, I am demasculated. Like, I don't know what to do with this. And they can't handle it very well. So it's like the fantasy of it is great, as with many things. The reality of it, they don't really like it.
Yeah, they can't like take
Yeah,
it
I
for
mean,
very
like,
long. Then they
yeah.
just take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do switch it up every now and then, but I definitely prefer to be submissive. But yeah, it is true. Like the few times I've done it, there's been like one person that was like actually like, yeah,
Like into
I'm
it.
totally
Yeah,
into this. And
for
and
sure.
everyone else is like, meh.
It freaks them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Branden. Would Branden rather give or receive oral sex? Assuming the partner is talented at it.
Okay, well, just based off of the dominant thing, I'm gonna say give, because I could see like
Give.
maybe wanting to like tie somebody up and then doing whatever you want with them. So I'm gonna say give.
Look at her face. I'll say give too.
Oh, but if they're good at it,
well,
But I know.
fucking
See,
dairy
that's
with
why I
fucking
added
food in
that.
it. Like, okay,
I mean, I
there's,
know you like that. I mean, who doesn't like that
Right.
though? Seriously.
yeah.
but okay.
I
Giving,
know this was a hard answer for me as well.
tying
Maybe I
them.
should do a different one. Well,
What if
you
it's
already
like,
said the answer.
give
whole-
or receive from like your favorite celebrity? Like the celebrity you think is the hottest person on the planet. And then,
But what if they suck at it?
well, let's assume
No,
that they
we're gonna
do,
say
but that they're good.
We're gonna say they're really good at it.
I mean, you're gonna suffocate because I'm gonna sit on your face pretty fucking hard. But you know,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys brag about being, oh, I'm so good at this, and they're not.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And they
true.
don't take like feedback. Like I'm,
Yeah.
well, not even that, but like they're
criticism.
not reading the room. Like I make noise, I move, I'm pretty easy to figure out, and yet some people can't.
This.
Yeah,
with-
some just can't figure that out. Others are great.
They
They're
don't,
just like
yeah.
they get it right
They
away.
don't take like
Others,
cues or whatever. Yeah.
We talked about that where I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like I'm making all the noises. I'm obviously really enjoying this. And then he'd switch it up. And I'm like, what the
that's
fuck are you
worst. That's
doing?
the worst. Or when you literally
Why?
say don't stop and then they do, or like,
And then
or
they
just keep
change it.
keep doing that.
just keep
and then they
going,
don't.
or don't.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
like,
god.
Because they can't follow directions. So like at all.
Right.
Or like
It's true.
harder and faster are not the same thing. If I'm saying
gosh.
harder, I don't mean
I don't
faster.
mean Jackrabbit.
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
Mhm.
That's a hard. I don't know how to. I feel like I like. It depends on my mood.
Yeah. This is
Generally, because I'm dominant, like I like the whole let me just take control thing, though. I think more than anything.
yeah.
So were we
So,
right then?
yeah,
Is that what
I guess
we're-
so. I guess
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yes?
So you drink.
Okay.
I'm so bad at drinking games because I just drink anyway.
I've been me too.
All right. So this is for M Violet. Would you, whatever. I have to say she so I can like
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. You know, grow. Would M Violet rather use a cock ring or a wand vibrator during sex?
A cock ring vibrator or just a cock ring?
It just says cock ring. I love that for all of these things, they have links so I can click on it and like shop for cock rings.
But is it
Yeah.
one that has the
It
vibration
says-
or not? Like that's what I need to know. That's important.
It says best cock penis rings is what the link
But like
takes me to.
it would
Let me
have to, so
see
that would be with someone who's wearing it then.
who's
Right.
wearing
Or the
it.
other, what
Yeah.
was the other option? A wand?
A wand vibrator.
Which I have in Wicked Midnight. There's a whole wand scene.
I think they're kind of like they're so like big and weird. I mean, they're delightful, but they're so like cumbersome.
Yeah.
Are they though?
Okay. I know what I would choose.
Well, like if you're doing other things and you gotta have that in there. Okay.
It depends on the position.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Depends on the guy.
Yeah.
I'll say
I'm
I
going
really have no
vibrator.
idea for you. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say cock ring. Branden, what do you say?
Wait, which one she would or which one she wouldn't? Sorry, I forgot.
She'd rather have.
I'm gonna go with the vibrator.
Okay. I'm doing cock ring. You're right. Yeah.
Really?
Branden has
Yeah.
to take a drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Because then you don't need to like. You can still have your hands free to do stuff.
Yeah. And
Wait. Time out. how are your hands not free
Because
without
With
using
the
a cock
wand
ring?
vibrator? Because you got to
No,
be
no, no.
holding the vibrator.
But I'm thinking like the cock ring, like if it doesn't vibrate, or it's not doing necessarily anything for you. Again, depending on the guy.
Well,
well, if it's
but it
adding like a
will,
ribbed
it
type of
makes it,
thing.
yes. And then it
Well, fuck.
also,
Okay, you didn't clarify that.
it does. I mean,
Yeah.
because it's got the ring on it, and then it also makes them last
Yeah.
longer.
Right. That part. Not all guys.
Well,
I'm just gonna say.
assuming I'm not, having sex with someone who's an idiot. But yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, just take a drink. You got
I
it wrong.
did. I
Drink
took
too.
2. I'll take a third. Kelly, are you
Okay.
trying to get me drunk? I think you might be.
All right. This is for me. Would I rather have a threesome or swap partners with another couple?
Threesome.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna say threesome.
Depends on the fucking couple.
And I'm gonna be specific with 2 guys.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at you.
Okay.
Yeah. I do want to have the 2 guys. That would be a good
Yeah.
time. Mm-hmm.
I think that's like not thought of
That's why I'm
enough.
like,
And I mean, I think that's why like in reverse harem and why choose is so fun, because it's one
Yeah.
girl and multiple men, and in
right?
Hollywood and
You just
films,
get
it's
serviced
whenever they do
everywhere.
menage a trois,
Mhm.
threesomes, it's always like 2
It's
chicks
like 2
and a
girls.
guy, and
Mhm.
because it's always
Yeah.
like through the male gaze. So that's
Right.
why
Mhm.
we love.
But
why we
even
love our
still, in
split.
porn, when you've got like
Yes,
with
exactly.
porn though, when you've got 2 guys and a girl, it's all about pleasuring the 2 guys. It's not about 2 guys pleasuring the girl, and that drives me fucking insane.
I
Honestly.
know. I'm like, why? You've got 2 fucking dudes there. Why can not one of them go down on her?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, it doesn't
Mhm.
make any
Mhm.
sense. I mean, it makes sense because it's
uh-huh.
the porn is
It's
made
for
it's
guys.
for
Yeah.
men by men. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, of
Blech.
course.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
find like from a women's perspective, but with MF, right? Like a lot of the
Yeah.
women's perspective is like more queer
Like,
porn, and so it's
yeah.
not like
Uh-huh.
So if you are a straight woman looking for porn from a female's perspective, where it's a
Right.
woman and a man, I don't think that exists. So
Right.
this is what we have smut. We write
Very
them
few
for
and far
you.
between.
That's why we prefer the books.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Mhm. Okay. Brandon. Would Brandon rather experiment with temperature play or experiment with power dynamics?
temperature play. So like candle wax or like ice cubes and stuff,
I love the candle
Mhm.
wax,
or power.
and I like the ice
I'm gonna
cubes
go
too.
back to power dynamics because
I'm gonna say power dynamics for
I'm gonna
Brandon.
say power dynamics because of the dominatrix stuff. I think, yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely.
So
I
I'm
feel like
actually a
Mhm.
switch.
what's
Like
that?
so if you've ever done the BDSM test, I'm 100% brat, 100% brat tamer, 100% switch. Like, so I've got all these things where it's like, it makes sense. Yeah, for me, it's power dynamics, like big time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Yeah,
I
I picked power dynamics
Yeah.
for Brandon for sure.
was.
Yeah. Okay. Would Violet? I'm Violet.
So dramatic.
Would you rather do phone sex or sexting?
Mm,
Mm.
I know.
I'm gonna say phone
Sexting.
sex. Sexting, probably because you'd be good with your words,
That's what I'm thinking.
but I'm gonna say phone sex.
Because I've seen what she
phone sex
writes.
for sure.
Fuck.
Phone sex?
Only because like if it's like personal, like I don't want evidence of it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, because you
Oh.
never know. Like if
Mhm.
someone's
Yeah.
like creepy and like decides to like, share it with people
Yeah.
after you break up or
Mhm.
something like that.
Ew.
Like, yeah, like I don't need
Yeah,
receipts
no.
of that.
Mhm.
So probably like,
Yeah.
and just because I'm like old school, different Gen X here.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I think it's like more personal. Like if you could like hear someone's voice rather than just sending
Mhm.
texts. Yeah.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. For me, I gotta think about my answer. I think I have it. Okay. Would I rather use a butt plug or nipple clamps?
No,
Nipple clamps.
both great choices.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Hold
I was
on.
like, can I pick
Yeah.
both? No.
I know, I'm
can't.
like, hold
Would
on a
you
minute.
rather?
Okay, I'm gonna go nipple clamps. I don't know why. I'm just leaning towards that.
Yeah,
Him too.
that is what I went to. I used to have my nips
Oh,
pierced
cool.
and I loved it. They're already sensitive, but they were so sensitive, but they never healed
Mm,
right.
that sucks.
So I ended up taking them out. But yeah, I do like the nipple clamps.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to drink for that. Okay. Branden, while I'm drinking, would Branden rather watch people have sex or be watched?
No.
Mm, I love exploring. This is
What?
like one of my favorite things to write about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole heuristic thing. I
Yeah.
think she
I
wants to
think
be
you're
on
gonna
display.
be watched.
I think,
Yeah, be
yeah.
watched. She's got her
It's
drink
not
ready.
fair that you know I was a midnight ballerina,
Have
though.
that?
But she doesn't know that though. That was just Branden, right?
Yes,
We
Yeah.
did Branden. Okay. Would you rather be blindfolded or handcuffed?
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna say handcuffed.
I'll do the opposite and just say blindfolded for the fuck of it.
Mm,
Although I think handcuffed, but I'm gonna go with blindfolded.
yeah, definitely handcuffed for sure. I don't like not being able to see.
Oh,
Mhm.
I like the combo. So that one would have been a hard
Mm,
one for
I'm
me to
I'm just a
answer
very
'cause I
Yeah.
visual
like,
person. Extremely
yeah,
visual is like tied
I
to
like
that.
the
Yeah.
not knowing.
Okay.
hmm Because I'm so, like in control of everything else. So I like to have that like surprise
Yeah.
element. Okay. For me, would I rather go to a sex party of strangers or a sex party of people I know?
Who are the
Oh
people you know,
gosh.
though? It depends on the people you know.
Yeah.
If it's me and our group, totally fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to have sex with any of you
But
people.
Yeah. I
bullshit, you'd wanna. Kelly, don't fucking lie. You.
Branden excluded.
I think most people would say strangers only
I think so
because
too.
I would say
like that's why they go to
strangers.
sex clubs
Yeah.
because otherwise you
Right.
would just like
Yeah.
invite your friends over for an orgy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I
Yeah.
though? Because I don't think they'd be into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like that's why. That's why
Yeah.
you would prefer it with strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So we only have a couple more questions. Who is it? This is Branden, right? Would Branden rather give up nipple play or give up fingering?
I don't even know that
Hmm.
answer.
Yeah, that's a
That
hard
is a
one.
tough one because it depends like too like on how
Wait,
sensitive
fingering
you
like
are.
insertion or fingering as in like playing with my clit? That's
No, I think like digital
like.
insertion,
Hmm.
which is now my new band name.
God, this was a whole thing. I'm sorry. Okay, this is a whole thing, and I'm so sorry.
That's an awesome
I
band
think it
name,
is.
though, isn't it?
Or like
Digital
like
insertion.
an Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Digital insertion. Could have multiple meanings.
And so it's been a thing.
My other band was Blister Dick for the longest time.
Blister
but
Dick.
Maybe it could be a double bill, double
Double-headed.
headliner.
Double-heads.
Double-headed
We'll call it
Blister
a
Dick
forked
with digital
head.
insertion.
Oh
Just hear it all
my
up in my head.
god.
Ah.
I forgot the
Yep.
question. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Oh,
What
would
was
you
it?
rather give up nipple play or digital insertion?
Okay, I'm gonna say nipple
Okay.
play because
I would say nipple play too.
I'm gonna say nipple play. Jesus
my
Christ.
goodness.
Okay. Last question. Would you rather only be able to have sex with the lights on or only have sex with them off?
On. She's
Oh.
visual. On.
Okay, I'll say
Final
off just to
final
like, have
answer.
something
Yeah.
different. But I was gonna say on as well.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
On.
Definitely.
All right.
I'll still drink though. I gotta finish
I'll
this
drink too.
anyway.
I finished my glass. Yay. So we should probably wrap it
Okay.
up. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
thank
for
you.
joining us. This was
Yeah.
so fun. And we'll see you at
I
Heathens and
love getting to
Heartbreakers.
know about your preferences in and out of the bedroom.
I know.
I feel like I
So
know you so much
we don't
better.
talk about that often,
Mhm.
so it was fun to
Yeah.
explore
Right.
I
it.
think we all did a pretty good job guessing what everybody was
Yeah.
gonna
I think
do.
so
I mean,
too.
obviously Branden and I know each other
Yeah.
well, but we did a good job
You did a
too.
good
And
job.
you did a great job
Thank
with yours
you.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you did a great job.
That was great.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll see you at Heathens and Heartbreakers, if
so
not
yay. I'm
before.
excited. It's gonna be so much fun.
Girl, us too.
So
Yay.
fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. It's been
right.
a blast.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It was
Yeah.
super fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye.